everyone, welcome back to Nora Aqua. Today, I'll show you how to plant Glossostigma Elatinoides, which is a tissue culture in this video. In this video, I will be planting Glossostigma into this ADA Cube Garden Mini M. For those who are wondering, this is a 36cm aquarium. It is the perfect size for the mini aquascapes. But, before we start, let's gently spray down the working area, particularly the aquasoil just before we plant. Okay, some fun facts about Glossostigma is that it's native to Australia, also cultivated in parts of New Zealand. Glossostigma Elatinoides is popular in demand in Japan. You may have seen it in multiple videos where people have used it in various aquascapes. Glossostigma is a carpeting plant suitable for foreground. It grows around 2 to 3 cm tall. Glossostigma, particularly the Elatinoides species, is a high light demanding plant. It grows taller than 3 cm if you have insufficient lighting. Before considering using Glossostigma, please consider that it grows best with water hardness between pH 5 to 7, of course with the help of CO2 and good fertilization of course. I highly recommend cleaning the glass so you can see exactly where you're planting the Glossostigma. Simply use a lint-free cloth or a kitchen paper towel like I am now. For those outside of Australia, Pisces Enterprises is the largest producer of tissue cultures for the planted aquarium world in Australia. There are 2 types of tissue cultures available, one with an agar-agar gel, which is this here, and 2 which is a liquid type, typically found in the new ADA water plants. Over the years that I've used Pisces Enterprises tissue cultures, I just found that the quality is sort of hit and miss. As you can see between the 4 pots that we have here, we have 2 pots that are fully developed, another pot sort of melting away, and a final one that looks like it's just started its life cycle in a tissue culture. Delivery is currently in Australia, and I'm sure that it applies where everywhere else in the world, it's endlessly being delayed. So I had to cover the aquarium with plastic film to prevent the aquasoil from drying out whilst waiting for the deliveries of the plants. As we can see, Pisces Enterprises has marked Glossostigma Elatinoides as an intermediate care sort of plant. If you're a beginner, Glossostigma is not a plant for you. I typically recommend Monte Carlo as the alternative to Glossostigma. Simply use your finger in a scooping motion to pluck up the plant. I highly recommend that you have a tray at least to store the plants on. I'm just using this lid I got from Daiso. This gel does not dissolve, so it's best that you dispose of it thoughtfully in the bin. With the experience with Pisces Enterprises tissue cultures, I find that they typically last 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, here's all the Glossostigma removed from the 4 tissue culture pots. The next step is to rinse off all the gel of the Glossostigma. It is really important that you do not skip this step, as if you leave the agar-agar gel on, it will just cause endless algae problems in your new planted aquarium. Alright, all clean as you can see. The next step is to simply separate the Glossostigma into plantable little bits. I personally find that planting any planted aquarium is time consuming, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Simply use a large tray or a lid. You store the little plant bits that you separated to help alleviate frustration with the planting process. Okay, let's get on with the planting process. I highly recommend that you invest in a good pair of forceps or tweezers, as it will just make your planting experience so much better. Simply place the tweezers at the base of the roots and gently apply some grip. Keep in mind that Glossostigma is very easily damaged, so don't apply too much force on it, and you should be okay. The best approach when planting any water plant into aquasoil is to strategically angle your tweezers so you don't actually pull the plant back out while you're at it. When planting any water plants for carpeting, it's best that you space out the plants 2 to 3 centimeters apart. Over time, the plants will develop its root systems, create runners, and pretty much cover the blank areas that you see right now in this aquascape. I'm just about at the stage where I actually flood the aquarium. But before I do that, I want to add in some ADA La Plata sand. And some final touches with ADA Aqua Gravel. I personally like ADA Aqua Gravel as it adds some nice textures and colours to the aquascape. Okay, I hope you found this video useful. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, share and subscribe to the Nora Aqua channel. Keep posted for the next video and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.